YouTube. How you doing? Well, this is gonna be a short video dealing with a little bit of politics, uh, politics in South America, because that could be the beginning of the mess. Some people don't take seriously when you have a problem, but what I want you to understand is when you have Iran, China, Russia, uh, and Turkey helping Venezuela, you have a lot of people involved. And yesterday, believe it or not, I wish you guys knew how to speak Spanish, because the U.S. prostitutes, they're worthless. They're worse like a low-class neighborhood prostitute. They don't tell you jack nothing, and they lie. Yesterday, all the South American left-winger news services published published the voice dialogue between the Venezuelan Navy and the commander of the United States Coast Guard cutter. The Venezuelan accused the cutter to be 13 miles from the coast of Venezuela. The U.S. played the 20 nautical miles national water. And the commander of the cutter, or whoever was talking, weak Spanish, was says no, that they were 23 miles, 3 miles away from the line. To the Coast Guard officer's surprise, the Venezuelan given the latitude, coordinate, minutes, and second. This is where you are. You are in Venezuela's water. Please leave, or we're going to ram you. What you have to understand is, yes, they can use missiles. They have missiles. They have S-300 and the Chinese copy of the surface-to-land missile. But the word that came out of the Venezuelan officer was, "We will ram you." Now, who rams U.S. ships in the world? Only the Russians. So, I want you to understand the problem outside the box. This is not going to be a walk in the park, because they had too many toys right now in Venezuela to give the U.S. Army, Navy, and Air Force a head of a fight. If you ask any Vietnam vet, which one was more problematic for you, the VC or the MVC? The VC being the Viet Cong, and the VC was North Vietnamese Army, NVA, excuse me, and they will tell you the VC because the VC will hit you for all over the place, and they were not a big force. They always attack you in a squad element. And if you're in the military, a squad element can sneak up to you under the table when you're eating the soup, and they make your life miserable. And what they don't tell you, the U.S. prostitutes, is Venezuelan people have signed up 2.3 million, I said again, 2.3 million militia personnel. Anybody that can walk and see, they're signing the militia, they get a uniform, they get a brand new AKM, and they get combat load of the 7.62 by 39 bullet. So it's not going to be a walk in the park, it's not going to be a piece of cake. Plus you have the Chinese, Russian, Iran, not even mention Hezbollah, and blah, 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 blah. So, as a prepper, you have to see the problem that will create. The price of gas is coming up slowly but surely. The price of food will be also coming up slowly but surely. And then any flight going to Latin America will be probably stopped or suspended, like it was suspended in Venezuela. Now, if you follow Venezuelan news, not U.S. news, never mind, they're worthless. Actually, I want you to watch the Russian, because even though they are biased, they tell you the news. Venezuela closed the border with Colombia, Brazil, the three islands close to the coast, less than 10 miles from the coast, Curacao and the other two islands that belong to Netherlands, the Low Countries. And today they got a agreement, not agreement, but a word from the Brazilian government, and for the government in Curacao that they're not going to intervene in the conflict. They are not going to support the U.S., the European Union, or anybody with any type of support. So the 50 countries that the U.S. says this alliance is falling apart. Brazil already told it, nope, you're not coming over here. Venezuela opposition, not the communists in Venezuela, but the opposition party says, no, we're not going to get involved in that deep POS. We're not going to have our people killed because of the outside stupidity. So now the U.S. is technically alone. Oh, in Mexico. This hurts me because I live in here in the Southwest. Mexico used to buy from us, Texans, $300 million worth of gas every day. Now they don't do that. They buy from the Venezuela. So economically speaking, that is affecting Texas. I don't know about the East Coast or the West Coast or the North Coast, but Texas does a lot of business with Latin America. You could say safely the union doesn't help us at all business-wise. Our business is south of the border. It has been like that since the beginning. Read a little bit of history. So now it's getting to the point that you have to be ready because you don't know what's going to happen. Some reports state that the President Trump is upset with, I call it psychopath, Bolton, which is a psychopath, the three-time convicted criminal that was hired to be the so-called ambassador for this problem. He's worthless. How can I describe it? He's too gringo for this place. I know he killed people in Venezuela and Nicaragua. I know he was also involved in El Salvador, but he was over here filling up airplanes before everybody understood how to play the game. We also learned what happened 2 weeks ago with the failure attempt to coup d'etat. And the part that annoys me and bothers me is how the heaven you ruin a good inside man for peanuts. This general, the commander of the Savine, which is the military intelligence, having an inside sources for the CIA, a pay operative, pay. I mean, there is no heart right here. There is no flag. You put the cash in your money and I work for you. That kind of people deserve a bullet, you know where. So now they have nobody because the Venezuela played the double engine game. I wonder if they learn from the Cubans or maybe the Cubans are playing with them. So what I'm saying is, as empire, we screw, guys. We don't know what the hell we're doing. The president is, I said, with the idiots, including the State Department head guy. I call him a professional rat, but as a professional Hanati because he screwed up big time. And we have a video on the internet. Oh, the CIA steal, cheat, and what else is, and lie. How can you be a head of the CIA in a press conference to somebody in the audience and mention those 3 words? Even if you do it, what, are you stupid? Are you retarded? Are you brain dead? You hide this stuff. I know what the CIA does. Everybody knows what the CIA does. But why are you going to advertise it? Are you proud to be a thief? He's proud to be a liar? Well, we know he's a liar. He's feeling the president Cacaminister. Do not get surprised if he replaced the head Secretary of State, Pompeo, the idiot, and Bolton. Do not get surprised because now the stuff has gone over the head and nobody can stop it. There was a report from before the MacDog, the last Secretary of Defense, resigned. He resigned, well, basically he put the paperwork to retire, that he told the generals not to provide any information to the national security advisor to the president because he did not want to start some crap. See, as a Marine general, brain, he understood the problem, military people. So he said, no, nobody give nothing to that guy, and that was the reason why he was fired and Bolton took over, but now the problem becomes worse because Bolton has that aggressive, psycho attitude that wants to push everybody, think everybody has to bow to him, and the Air Force went, here, Mr. Bolton, go to hell, I'm not going to give you shit. And to the point that the Air Force general closed his feet, banged on the big table that had a meeting, and he walked away. I don't know if he's going to get fired or he's not going to get fired because we don't have a Secretary of Defense any, guys. We don't. We have an acting guy. that he's a civilian from the Boeing team. So what I'm saying is, listen to the press outside. You can listen to the Russians, you can listen to the Germans, you can listen to the Mexicans, you can listen to the Venezuelans. They will not lie. They might be biased, yes, but they will not lie. So it's time to be ready if you're not ready. Remember what they did to the power grid on Venezuela. Remember to happen to the power grid in Mexico, in Yucatan Peninsula. All of a sudden, they lost the power. The Mexicans still don't know what the hell happened. Questionable. So think about it. Don't overdo it either, but just get ready. Remember when I was talking about the Puerto Ricans? The Maria hurricane and the FEMA and the U.S. went to pieces. And everybody waiting in the airport for airplane when they could take a taxi or drive a car 120 miles west from San Juan and pick up a little ship to go to Dominican Republic. Areas of operation, areas of avenue. You always got to see it. You have to understand the whole problem. This is what I'm saying. Do not listen to one side only, because that will cost you dearly later. Okay, guys. I'm sorry to bring you bad news, but I'm one of those that I tell you the truth, what it is. Oh, and this is going to be monetized because I don't want it to stop it. I want you to hear what I have to say. If you want to call me crazy, but read in Spanish and you see that I'm right. Behave, be aware. Thank you for watching YouTube.